Prince Henry was never meant to rule. For years he's been the outsider, a dreamer, a writer, a disappointment to a monarchy that demands strength, not sentiment. But when Queen Margaret dies suddenly, Henry is thrust onto the throne of England, unprepared and surrounded by vipers who call themselves allies. The world outside Buckingham Palace burns. Germany's war machine tears through Europe, and England stands battered and broken. Nightly bombings reduce London to rubble, the cries of the dying carried on the wind as ash falls like snow. The British forces are on the edge of defeat, outgunned, outmanned, and losing hope. Henry's advisors urge him to remain safe, a figurehead behind locked palace doors. But Henry knows that silence and shadows won't win a war. Faced with impossible choices, Henry must decide: remain a king of marble halls and empty promises, or descend into the trenches, into the blood-soaked mud, and fight alongside the soldiers who have already lost everything. Yet even as the kingdom crumbles, Henry carries another secret, one that could destroy him in a world that sees vulnerability as weakness. In the quiet moments between chaos, there is Alex, the man who holds Henry's heart. Their love is a dangerous tether, one the monarchy cannot tolerate, and the war will not forgive. As Henry fights for his people, his crown, and his country, Alex is both his salvation and his greatest risk, a flame that burns brighter with every hidden glance, every fleeting touch. But the shadows are closing in. Enemies within the palace plot to tear Henry down from the throne, even as the Germans threaten to claim it from outside. Bombs rain from the sky, betrayal poisons the air, and the weight of the crown becomes unbearable. Henry must reckon with the price of power and the cost of being true to himself. What kind of king will he be? A puppet ruled by tradition and fear, or a warrior who defies history to forge a new path, no matter the cost? The King is a sweeping, haunting tale of war, love, and sacrifice. It is the story of a man who must face the fire to understand what it means to lead and what it means to love when the world demands he be someone else. In the heart of war, kings are made of blood, not gold. And Henry will bleed to prove it.